And now, Condiment Corner, with your host, Sandwich Dad.
Hello and welcome to Condiment Corner. I'm Sandwich Dad. Today on the corner, is it a dip? Is it a condiment? It's both. It's Baba Ganoush, but with a twist.
The twist being, we're not using eggplant. We're using zucchini. These yellow zucchinis from my garden. It's that time of year again when residents of the Canadian prairies and the Midwest tend to lock their car doors for the first time ever as to not find a zucchini on their passenger seat when they come back. And there's only so many zucchini muffins one can make before your kids start hucking them at you in protest. So let's make them into an awesome sandwich condiment instead. Baba Ganoush with zucchini is a thing. In fact, it's called kusa ganoush. I used a recipe from Maya Leinenbach on here, I found. And I'm glad to have found it. I recently discovered I have a bit of a sensitivity to eggplant. Kind of makes the back of my throat tingle. Which is a shame because I love a good eggplant parm or many eggplant dishes, including Baba Ganoush. And I couldn't be happier to be using zucchini as a replacement since I have so damn many of them. Alright, back to it. We chopped and we peeled some zucchinis. Now we're going to chop them up into small-ish pieces. Once that's all done, 2 full zucchinis into our pan. Looks like a lot, but we're going to cover it and we're going to leave it on the stove for about 25 minutes until it turns into this. Then we can get everything else in place. We're going to need some tahini, that's sesame seed paste, a few cloves of garlic, a lemon, some yogurt. If you're vegan, just omit the yogurt, some salt and pepper, and some cumin. As my pal Jimmy would say, to your least stained bowl, add your cooked zucchini. I suppose you could make a smaller batch, but I opted not to do that today. Then we'll add a good little bit of salt, some fresh ground pepper, some yogurt, again, omit if you're vegan. I'm going to use about half of a squeezed lemon. If you remember, get some zest in there too. And then our tahini, followed by a little bit of cumin. Then a little bit of olive oil to put it all together. Mix, mix, stir, stir. And then we can remember that we forgot to add the chopped garlic. So we'll add in our minced garlic here now. Then we'll continue stirring until it's all together. Then a little bit of a taste test. It's good! It actually is really good. All right. You've been good. You've stayed this long. Time for this sandwich portion of the video. 2 lightly toasted pieces of nice sourdough, and we're going to put our kusa ganoush on 1 piece as thickly as we can. I would actually recommend putting the kusa ganoush on both pieces of bread. However, in this case, I opted to use a little bit of cream cheese on the top piece. I don't know why, I was just craving cheese. I'm going to take a page out of Chef Mason Hereford from Turkey and the Wolf's book and put some toasted sunflower seeds on there as well. Then I'm going to nicely layer some finely sliced cucumbers. Not from the garden, sadly. My cucumbers aren't ready yet. Nor are my tomatoes, but they're coming along for the ride as well. Salt and pepper all over the sandwich, the cucumbers and the tomatoes. Then we're going to put on some nice little bits of shredded carrot. Follow that up with some garden dill. And I've really been liking a bit of chopped mint lately. Plus, if you've got any mint in your garden, you've got lots of mint in your garden, so use that stuff up. And finally, I'm going to throw on a little bit of cilantro as well, some coriander. If you've got the soap gene, I'm sorry, just pick another herb. But that's it. Looks like a pretty good sandwich to me. We'll close it up here. We'll have a little bit of a look, see how it looks from the outside. Spin it around, reorient, and then you know what comes next. Bring out the knife, cut diagonally, and, wait for it, reveal. There it is, our kusa ganoush garden veggie sandwich.
Now let's see how our kusa ganoush, does on this veggie sandwich. Taste test. I feel healthier already. This is really good. If you wanted a little extra protein, you could add some hard-boiled eggs or whatever you like on there, but as is, this is a wonderful veggie sandwich. And the flavor of that kusa ganoush carries through the whole thing. It goes perfectly with the mint and the herbs. Wow. If I ordered this at a restaurant, I would be quite pleased. Obviously, it's great as a dip. but it's also an excellent sandwich condiment. Recommend you try it, especially if you're trying to get rid of some extra zucchinis in your garden. For Condiment Corner, for Baba Ganoush, I've been Sandwich Dad. Good day.